Okay, we're about to go live soon.
Heyo.
Heyo. Okay, now we are here today, everyone. So, hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 13 of the podcast. I'm your host, TrappedSnake, and I think Sans is only here today with me,
Yeah.
and VergilsPride will probably be joining us a little bit later today at 3:40 p.m. I don't know when your other time. There'll be some sort of time somewhere. We'll probably figure it. Hopefully, he joins by 3:40. So hopefully. So, anyways, I have a couple of topics here. I have a couple of things we want to talk about recently, and more specifically, the Overwatch 2 reveal. Very, very. It was very interesting.
Yes, it was indeed. It
I
was very cool. I liked
Mhm.
I liked the story part. The story was pretty cool. We get to beat up robots with your
Yeah,
friends. Pretty cool.
yeah, that's fucking awesome. Like some of the, and also, you know what's also cool is that there's like new like certain like how do I say it? There's certain like options you can do like like game mechanics wise is like where especially in the story mode where it's like you get to pick your own selective ability based on your like play style and your favorite who your favorite character is, which is very very freaking awesome. Like for example, with I remember like there was this thing for like was it like Genji? I saw it in like earlier before the BlizzCon event where Genji was able to shoot projectiles out of his fucking sword. Yeah, I've never seen that in Genji's blade.
That is fucking badass.
That
I'm gonna let you wake up and stuff.
Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, so I forgot to get Craig here. What the fuck, Craig? Okay, join. All right. Okay, now he decides to record. Jesus Christ. Yes. He doesn't want to work for the first time. Okay, thank you. Go piss off. What the
Now
fuck?
recording.
Damn robot. Damn, I feel like I'm. Okay, now I'm gonna get canceled in the next 20 years by people for being racist towards robots. Anyways. Hashtag racism. It's just.
Don't do that, no. That's fucked up, bro.
No, okay, I'm gonna retract what I said. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry about that. Just hashtag cancel TrappedSnake. Gonna be canceled in the next 20 years. Can't wait. Anyways, so Overwatch 2 was very, very interesting. I'm pretty sure that all the characters especially for the multiplayer side is coming back. I'm very excited for it. Not only that, I remember not only that they brought in some new sets of enemies which I really liked. And there's like not only there's like a multiplayer aspect with the game with the same old game modes and stuff. They also had like what's it called with the story mode. You get to play certain missions. I hope that especially hopefully if there's like a difficulty setting to it, there might be if there's like hopefully there might be some sort of like reward system where you can have like for example in the case of like a hard difficulty you get the more amount of XP except you the damage wise might except there might be more you get hard punished and everything else with it.
Maybe if you do the hard missions, you get better outfits and stuff.
Yeah, that would be a very
like better upgrades.
Yeah, that'd be a very very interesting concept.
Yeah.
I think also with the multiplayer aspect, I don't think there's too much of a difference aside from like the new like design for the heads-up display. I think aside from especially of and I saw this new hero which is I think it's called Soldier. I think it's called Soldier if I'm correct. Soldier It's like that. I think she's like, I believe she's some sort of like Overwatch hero. She plays similarly to what's this with was it Soldier 70?
Soldier.
Yeah,
Yep.
Soldier. Especially, and I saw fucking Soldier's health pack, and what the fuck, the new Soldier like healing spot. Oh my gosh, it's like Lucio's thing. Excuse me, it's really, I don't know how much else that I can like explain, but I think this was also very cool. And another thing that was really interesting that we saw yesterday was I think it was the Crunchyroll Anime Awards live stream that was on Twitch, which was yesterday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And oh my gosh, at least it was somewhat fair compared to what's this, the fucking Game Awards that literally picked a
Yeah.
a garbage a garbage game that literally made a villain that everyone legitimately despises, even Pride, who doesn't even he's not even a fan of like The Last of Us 2. He fucking hates. We all hate Abby. We can't even.
With a passion. Like with a passion.
Yes, exactly, with a fucking passion to the point where, like, I didn't even know. I didn't even know why they said it. I don't want to go delve further into the whole Game Awards bull crap that we did in that last episode, which was the Crunchyroll Awards was very very interesting. It
Yeah,
was
we
unfortunate
had a
that
good.
yeah, it was good, but it was unfortunate that BeatStars wasn't able to win a whole lot of like awards. But I think it really
It won the opening award, which is good for me.
yeah, it did win the opening awards. I think there was a couple that, like, for example, like Tower of God, and there was other. There's just one anime I never really got, which was like I think it was what's it called? Haikyuu. Haikyuu. It's the I never really got why people like the anime. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan with the whole like sports anime, the whole anime with like sports because I don't. But like I might check out, but if to anyone who is in the chat, whoever watches like who for their favorite genre of like anime is sports, which is slice of life. If you could give me like a reason to like convince me to watch sports anime, some sort of sports anime, which is very interesting. I think it's hopefully if any to chat,
Yeah.
they might be some sort of like thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Let's see here. We got in the chat here. New Soldier OP. Yes, new Soldier might be OP.
Yeah.
It is. He is pretty OP. Hopefully, also going back to Overwatch 2 is that some of the new sound effects and stuff is which is very cool. I like how they like showed in the reveal trailer that they actually legitimately use like guns and stuff for their sound
Yeah.
effects.
To record the sounds, and they went inside buildings and shot them in the buildings so that the noise would be different. That's cool.
Yeah, that's a very very interesting concept. Like I remember in, for example, like I hate about Call of Duty is that there's like I want to go to the sound like design is that there's a I hated how certain games like they just don't they like probably borrowed it from like some other games and they reused it, which is absolute for other which I absolutely despise. I don't know why they decided to do it, but it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I think we should move on to the next topic. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready for the next topic here. Let's see. We got here is a next topic here, which is Kingdom Heart Epic Games is releasing Kingdom Hearts to PC if you enjoy Kingdom
yeah.
Hearts. It's gonna be
Yeah, I do, but I'm not gonna buy it for the whole pack for like How much money? How much does it cost again?
$230 for an entire.
I'm not paying $230 for
to
the
get the
pack
whole
that has
set.
all the games in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. What the fuck? Why the fuck is it that, Steam? The fuck, Steam? Okay, like, I don't know why they decided to make it too like the older like Kingdom Hearts games deserves like a fair, like, I get it, it's like a remix and all, but like, come on, man, like, it's a game that it's like really deserves like a fair decent price. I think it'd be like a very good price for it. It'd probably be like 20, like at least $30 or $20 at best if they were, if I, if they were to like make a whole pricing. I think they should reconsider their whole package set, changing the whole thing, which is very absolutely ridiculous. Which is
It is ridiculous. I don't know why.
it's like, let's see. Let's take a look at some of the prices here. Let's see here. Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 remix, $50. The 2.8 version, $60. 3 and 3 the third one, and it's remade, I think, which is $60. Another Kingdom Hearts game, the recent new one, which is $60, which adds all up to $230. I don't know why.
Our boy's here.
Yeah.
What's good?
Hello. I do apologize for being late on that.
Yeah.
So, what's this talk about Kingdom Hearts and buying a pack and not buying it though? I'm very interested to hear about it.
Okay, so the pack is like how much is it again? Because I didn't.
$230 worth.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yes.
To buy the whole set of the Kingdom Hearts trilogy.
Yes.
Oh hell no! Just buy it separately, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I don't know why it's like this price.
Who sat there, twiddled their thumbs, and said, "Oh yeah, let's charge our fans this amount of
Epic
money."
Games is doing it. The same company that
You're
is doing
freaking kidding
Fortnite.
me.
I don't know why they decided to. How did they even get the rights to like Kingdom Hearts in the first place?
It is Epic Games. Epic Games makes a good amount of money. I'm not surprised if Disney actually sell the rights to Kingdom Hearts, or whoever owns Kingdom Hearts. Or it's Disney, right? Because technically, you see a lot of Disney characters in there.
No, there's also
Disney
Final
doesn't
Fantasy.
own it.
Disney doesn't own it. Square Enix owns it.
Because of the next.
Square
game,
Enix owns
Disney's
it?
not
Oh,
gonna be
okay.
in it.
It's kind of weird.
No, because like Square Final
IP that Disney does not own. Interesting.
Because Disney, was it Kingdom Hearts is based off of what's it called? Is it Disney and like Final Fantasy characters going? Isn't a crossover. It's basically a crossover. Like like for
But in
example,
the new game, I think they're not gonna have any Kingdom. They're not gonna have any Disney characters. So yeah.
like for example, in the earlier games, they had Cloud from Cloud. I think Aerith was in this game. Tifa was also in this game. I don't think. And like
Sephiroth was not in the he was.
Oh no,
Sephiroth was in the game.
Yeah,
there was another guy. He had a Buster Sword. He was also in the game. He was not Cloud though.
Was it Zach?
It was someone else.
I think it was.
Yeah, it was Zach.
Probably, that's why it could be Zach. I don't know.
Yeah, because you had to fight him in the first game. You had to fight Zach in the first game.
I think what really sucks is that you got to pay $200 to go to your to go play your favorite games, and I think that's kind of
that includes DLC. That includes.
I just really do not like that at all. You have to pay $200 to play all your favorite games. I don't know. What's it called? Devil May Cry does a better job.
Can I just buy them separately, please?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, let's just make them separate.
I think you can buy them separately, but I'm not sure. But for like a whole pack, like I remember, like for example, you know how Steam has they have this bundle of games that is like ridiculously overpriced.
Yeah, what about it?
Like for example, fucking like Call of Duty. If you want to buy the whole the whole entire series of Call of Duty trilogy, I saw there was a price where you have to pay a fucking $1,000 to pay for the whole thing.
Oh my
god!
God.
What the frig, dude?
Yeah, because like for example, some of the older games like Black Ops. Activision is really seriously. Are they seriously that great?
Bro, what the frig is up with these companies and trying to charge them like friggin' $60 million, some like worth amount of money? Like, what the frig, man?
Guess they're trying to pay money for their dying games that
Dude,
they're
all
currently
the Chrome
playing.
cells that were in my brain after you said that piece of information, sorry for interrupting, but it literally left my brain and it went out the other ear, my right ear to be specific. And it's like so mind-boggling that these friggin' game companies just sit there, twiddle their thumbs, and go, you know what I'm going to do today? I'm gonna charge $200 for Kingdom Hearts.
Fucking $1,000 worth of like Call of
I'm
Duty
on a
Wonder.
podcast right now, but okay.
Today we're gonna charge $2 for Kingdom Hearts.
I don't know, like $2 million or $2 million, $200 is just. I don't think that's right.
I mean, I hope Square Enix reconsider, or like Epic Games, whoever's like decided the prices were like that for like PC. That is, I hope they reconsider.
Yeah, that's
the
what
prices,
I'm saying.
because it might throw some people off.
I don't know, man. Like let's just move on because like my brain is at like a limit and it's about to snap.
Your
right
IQ
now.
is dropping. My IQ is.
Yeah, my IQ is dropping.
All right, next in our topics, it's a very, very surprisingly good news, which is Netflix pays students who wants to or in animation paying scholarships to learn Japanese animation. Very interesting stuff.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
like that.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna read this article from Hypebeast. So, Netflix is looking for people that are trying to to animate stuff for their own series. Like for example, they also collaborated with Wit Studio, the same studio that made Attack on Titan and Ghost in the Shell, to give anyone who wants to become an animator more specifically Japanese animators, to give them the chance to enroll at the Sasayuri Video Training Institute with Tokyo with the full scholarship. That includes non-Japanese citizens. So and the scholarship program, basically, it's going to be, that is from the Wit Animator Academy, that's what it's called, will be a 6-month course with classes that are held 5 days a week that will allow.
Whoa.
Yes, designed by Studio Ghibli veteran Hitomi Tateno, who worked at the revered animation for 25 years. And they also are able to complete the course, and they also get to be animators under Wit Animators for original Netflix animes.
Okay.
And also, but in order to join the program, let's see here, they also aside from the courses, the scholarship covers a significant amount of portions for the students' living expenses during the program. But
wow, that's
but there's a catch to it. But there's a small window of opportunity where the seats are very limited, but they're also looking for at least about 10 people to join the program. But in order to be eligible, you have to be at least 18 to 25. If you're a Japanese student, you have to at least graduate high school from March this year and be living in Japan. But if you're also a non-Japanese citizen, you have to be at least capable of speaking Japanese to the point where you're able to have everyday conversation in Japanese.
Okay.
However, and also that the application is due at February 28th, and there's a website for it if you want to take a look. I will have the article. I'll send you guys the article later. It's a very good article. I don't think there's any more details.
I'm looking forward to reading it.
There isn't many more details. So, what do you guys think about it?
I'm very amazed. I have no words. I'm very semi-speechless,
Netflix
dude.
did this.
Netflix is making a sponsorship. Yep.
The show that the website
show
that Pride talks about, making fun of it, did this. That's hilarious.
How is it?
It's just kind of funny.
It is kind of.
It got you back, Pride. It got you back. It surprised your ass.
Wait, I thought it was Star Wars that
Oh.
pisses him off. Wait, I thought
I was making fun of Star Wars. Yeah,
No.
I would.
You were saying you would rather watch Hulu than Netflix.
that was
I
me.
didn't.
That was me.
That was TrappedSnake.
Well, TrappedSnake, you got owned.
I mean,
No, I'm joking.
I mean,
Let's continue on.
Do you remember who's who? You know who's got the deeper voice and who's speaking right now?
Yeah.
Okay,
let's
good.
continue.
I mean, he was. I mean, you're half awake, so.
I mean, yeah.
You go drink a cup of coffee.
What do you think I've been drinking for the last a couple minutes?
Water.
Correct. Now
Okay,
let's
well,
continue.
anyways. Yeah, let's continue.
I think my take on it, I'm genuinely excited, but I'm also kind of not excited because hopefully, if there's anything, if anything, hopefully there isn't some sort of like thing, especially in the case of like Western students or any people in general that won't make like a whole political basis. Honestly,
Yeah.
because like for like the last like couple of years, especially with like American cartoons and like comics, especially, it's like they're being like criticized, or like media in general, just for having, especially from like the internet, where they like argue that it's meant to shove like some sort of political agenda up your face, which hopefully I don't hopefully they don't do that for like the whole thing. I think the thing is, it would hopefully Netflix doesn't like twist it around in some way in their own direction.
Yeah. Hopefully, like, I think it's a good thing that Netflix is doing this for the people who are trying to get hired. But at the same time, I feel like something is up. From a business standpoint, it's like, why would they do this? There's no real reason why Netflix should be giving this type of money. I mean, either they're being nice or they're doing something, and I feel like they're doing something to get on people's good sides, because they screwed up in the past with like a bunch of other Netflix TV shows. Like, you know, they screwed up with like, didn't you say they got rid of JoJo or something like that?
They're about
on
to
Netflix?
they're about to get rid of JoJo next month, supposedly.
Yeah,
On the
plus
US,
Netflix is
on the
kinda losing
US,
a lot of money.
on the
Yeah, in the US.
like
It's kind of weird.
like for like I don't get why they get rid of like Doctor Who, for example.
I don't know why either. Like the original Doctor Who's before that chick came along, it was pretty good. Then like after the chick came along, like the woman, it got terrible, and I'm like, holy crap.
I think the writer did a
just not
horrible
good.
job. I don't think it's the chick's
Yeah, the
fault.
writer.
I think the
No,
writer
it's not
did
her fault at all. I'm just saying, like, specifically, like from a time standpoint of view.
I think the writing is terrible for Doctor Who.
Yeah, like after she came in, right? It's not even her fault. It's the writer's fault, because like I don't know, man. Like they could have done something better with her. I was like, oh, okay, female doctor. All right, let's do this.
Yeah, I think like the thing, it's like, especially for like Doctor Who, where I don't get like, especially in that one episode called Timeless Child. I haven't seen Doctor Who in the longest time. Where I think one of our guests, I think Dog Hero from our last episode, discussed like why it just didn't make any
Why
sense.
it was terrible.
Yeah.
That's an episode I don't really know. We're getting way off topic though. So
Yeah.
how many other topics do we have?
Let's see here. But like, I want to continue on with the anime thing. It's that, especially like, I'm guessing Netflix is trying to hop on the bandwagon for Japanese like animation, especially where it's like popular in like in the United States. Not as popular as like American shows, but like it's pretty popular, and especially
It's popular
for us
here in the US.
Yeah, it's pretty popular, especially in the case of like, let's say like now that Demon Slayer season, especially with season 2 of Demon Slayer is like coming out. I think it's like because like the manga is selling very good, including like the anime, they're getting like very like high critical praise. I hopefully Netflix doesn't twist it around in some sort of way that is kind of ridiculous. So I have a couple.
I hope it's not like that.
Let's see here. I have a couple other topics, which is gatekeeping.
Okay. Gatekeep.
Gatekeep. So like, I saw this thing on Twitter where this guy was talking about Twitter. He was like, if you only watch, like, this guy on Twitter. Hold on, let me put this up here. Let's see, Twitter. All right, let's see here. There's this thing in Twitter. This guy supposedly like
What does he do?
for example, this guy says on Twitter. I don't have his username. I forgot his username, but this guy says, if all your common knowledge of anime is Demon Slayer, Naruto, Inuyasha, Bleach, One Piece, Fate, Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, Gundam, My Hero Academia, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Ghost on the Shell, then you're not an anime fan. He says normies stay the fuck out of
What?
anime. Yeah.
What? Bro.
So basically
what you
meaning
talking
that
about, man?
basically meaning that if you like popular animes, then basically unlike not like the other animes that are like that is not as popular as those animes that I mentioned, basically meaning that you're not an anime fan.
What sort of freaking BS is that, dude?
I don't know, but whoever that
Oh, he's angry about something, dude.
and people got really pissed on Twitter.
They probably did. I would probably get pissed off at Twitter too, because it's like, well, bro, what are you talking about, man?
I don't know.
Like, it doesn't make any sense why that person would say such a thing like that. It's just, I don't know. That's freaking ridiculous.
It's like if you enjoy anime as a whole, I think you're an anime fan. Like no question about it. But like,
Yeah, I think everybody's an fan, at least in my opinion. They should be.
it's like, okay, I found the guy.
Okay, well, all right. Before we do anything, let's just say this right now. I don't condone harassment in general, so
Don't harass this guy.
Yeah, do not harass him. All right, so let's go.
Let's see here.
Let's talk
I
about
found
this guy.
his Black D Gamer 1. He's supposedly
Nice gamer tag.
nice Twitter name.
Yeah, my bad. Twitter name.
And then people said, and then he responded to the people that are criticizing him, calling him fucking idiots. And he says that if you only watch these shows, then that's a problem. I mean, he says that gatekeeping anime is good because we don't have censorship. I don't know what's his point though.
I don't know what his point is either. It's kind of preposterous, not gonna lie.
I think he
really
was trying to get clout or some shit. I think he was trying
he's probably trying to get attention, honestly. We should have just let him go, honestly.
Yeah, it's like I don't know why he decides to like I don't know why he decides to do it. Like I think he has a YouTube channel too, which is absolutely
That's kind of funny.
It is kind of funny. Yeah, with a low amount of subscribers. I mean, you should be. I think the thing it's like. Anyways, let's talk about gatekeeping in general. It's like, I don't think it's like a big problem. Like, for example, my favorite animes consist of like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I think what else? I also like Dragon Ball Z and like Dr. Stone.
You like
Dr. Stone?
Yeah, Dr. Stone.
And there's like, and then like Cowboy Bebop and all that stuff, which are pretty popular animes right now. Which are pretty popular. Animes.
Like Cowboy Bebop is pretty good. I don't think it's popular like how JoJo and like freaking Kaiden Jutsu or whatever you call that one. The one that won the anime awards. But it is very popular. Yeah. Kaiden Jutsu, whatever the hell you call it.
Oh.
I think it deserves to be very popular, at least in my opinion, it does. Cowboy Bebop deserves to be way more popular than what was it called? The Kaiden Jutsu one, the anime awards.
Jujutsu Kaisen, yeah.
Yeah, what you know what I mean? Jutsu Kaisen, Jutsu, whatever, man.
Yeah, you don't even give a shit what it's fucking.
I don't care. I'm just like whatever the hell the friggin' anime is called. I don't care anymore. Like, my friggin' IQ has just gone through the roof today with the sheer amount of information that's being presented here on this.
Your brain is like dropping IQ. I don't know how.
My brain is just melted. It's just like slime at this point.
I don't know why my brain is literally fucking ice.
What are you talking about? Your brain is probably the biggest. It's probably bigger than Albert Einstein. To be honest here.
I don't know about that. If you say that, someone's probably gonna come after me and steal my fucking brain and
It's the Cyberman from Doctor Who.
because I have this stupid because I have a ridiculous amount of IQ.
Yeah, it's too strong. That's why Cybernet or whatever the hell you call it is coming after you.
Fuck.
Yes.
I think.
Anyways, go ahead. You were saying.
I think the guy who made the tweet, he really just. I don't think it's like the thing. It's like when you push people away from the people that the people that you don't enjoy, they think that you're gonna ruin it. You're gonna. I mean, I don't care if any of my like outside friends like want to watch like if they like enjoy that fucking anime for that matter.
Yeah.
I'd
I
be cool
don't
with
know.
it. That shit.
The only thing. Oh, listen, dude. The only thing I would say about that, I would just say screw you and move on.
Yeah.
Let's just move on from that guy.
Yeah, that
I
guy.
really just care about him anymore.
Yeah, he's just get Claude. He was just.
The doo-doo head trying to get a clout.
Okay, let's see. I have a next topic, which is oh god, this is very very stupid. I think this one here, which is TikTok grave dancing, which is
Oh yeah, I know about
I
that.
fucking hate that shit.
Yeah, that's extremely disrespectful. I don't know why these TikTokers are just dancing on people's graves. That's just really messed up,
I
especially
know,
if it's
right?
like a military, like, person that died for this country or for any country for that matter, and they're just dancing on their graves. It's like, what?
Like, yeah, here's the thing.
I
It's like if you're
worse than
dancing
the
on
Gorilla Glue
someone's like
challenge.
yeah, it is fucking worse than the Gorilla Glue challenge. It's like the thing. It's like if you're like just imagine like you're going to your grandfather's grave, all of a sudden you see some fucking
Yeah.
dick dancing around your grandfather's grave. What the fuck?
Yeah, they're doing Fortnite emotes. That's how you know they're playing dirty.
Yeah, they are fucking playing dirty.
Straight up, like, can you just imagine just walking up to your family's grave and then someone is just like doing the Master Chief teabagging pose or some emote or whatever the hell you call it on someone's grave, and it's just like, oh, well, crap, should I call 911? Like, what are you supposed to do there, man?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck, dude. It's like some of these people that like dance it, they're like mentally like insane. They're fucking.
I prefer the term brain dead, but yeah, insane is definitely
They're actually
interesting
no. They're
word.
special. They're special.
They're a special snowflake.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like if society comes to the point where like bad like things that are commonly like considered bad to the point where we're just like horrifically think that being an asshole is okay. I don't think
No, it's not.
yeah, like I don't think it'd be a good thing. It's just like day by day, it's like people are just doing it for clout and they're just like it's just I don't get it, man. It's like
They
why
try to do this just to become famous, and it's like, no, you're not trying to become famous. Instead, we got people laughing at you, and it's like for the right reasons because, dude, you're a freaking douchebag, and you're standing
you're
on
a
someone's
fucking
grave,
clown.
and you're
You're an
dancing on
absolute
it.
fucking clown.
You're whipping and you're nay-naying on someone's grave, and that's not right. Leave the whip and the nay-nay in 2016.
Yeah, what if like those people that dance on those what if we fucking dance on your fucking grave?
Whoa, okay, all right. Let's just
That's kind of fucked up.
let's
I
just tone
mean-
it down for a bit, man.
Sorry, I mean they kind of deserve it.
It's all good, man.
It kinda,
They do, but like we'll just I don't know. We'll figure out some way. That's actually very peaceful.
yeah, it's like I'm sorry for
A
that.
sucker punch to their throat.
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah, it's like why does it give you the right just because like they're dead? You just like you get to be like dancing. That's very fucking like condescending of like people that
It's very disrespectful. What did that like? If you really hated that person's guts, it's a bit understandable, but at least be a little bit respectful.
Yeah,
You know, don't be like whipping and neighing and just like dancing. You got friggin' Fortnite dancers dancing on people's graves. No, I don't want that. It's stupid.
yeah, exactly. It's like you don't
Like the Gorilla Glue challenge makes a lot more sense
like.
than the friggin' grave dancers dancing on
Yeah,
some people's graves.
yeah. I don't absolutely get why like people are
I
doing
don't
it for
know.
clout. It's like the same shit with like the Tide Pods shit, which is absolutely like.
Oh my gosh, I forgot that existed.
Yeah, I still fucking remember that shit.
I still.
Yeah, because
I legitimately forgot about that friggin' challenge. So you reminded me on this podcast.
yeah, it's like
So thank
whenever
you.
there's something
But also
stupid,
screw you.
it's probably like it's like the memory's fucking engraved just to challenge my IQ.
Yeah. It's like I got friggin' traumatized by that whole situation. It's like, what the frig, man?
I don't fucking know why.
I don't know.
People decide to like.
Let's move on. Let's move on because kind of we're kind of under the friggin' time limit right now.
Yeah,
We're almost over it. Yeah, sorry about that, dude.
yeah. You know what? There's a.
Any other topics?
Let's see here. One more. I think I have one more topic here, which I have a couple of gaming. I have one more gaming news, which is if you
Okay.
are a Call of Duty Zombies fan, also you have
Oh, yes.
if you play especially Cold War Zombies, you play. There is going to be a DLC 2 for the theater map from Black Ops 1, which is Keynote.
Oh, that's freaking cool.
Yeah, I hope that actually fucking happens here.
That better be in the game.
Yeah, and
It
like
has to be.
it has to be. Yeah. Not other news we got here, which is There's a stupid Mortal Kombat article, especially for the new movie, which is someone complained that Chung Li is not in the fucking game, in the movie. Yeah, I don't know if I sent it to you guys earlier.
People are retarded.
I don't know I don't know if I sent it to you, Pride or Sans, but like I don't know
No,
if
you
you
sent it to me, man.
did you watch it at least because it was fucking.
Yes, I did.
It
I
was-
was freaking crying, dude.
Yeah,
That video was from Clownfish TV or Yellow Flash, if I'm not mistaken, right?
yeah, it was one of them.
Oh my gosh.
It
Dude,
was fucking
when I was watching that video, I was like, Chun-Li is not part of Mortal Kombat though. Are
Yeah.
you guys freaking that brain dead? Like seriously, study some gaming culture for God's sakes,
like the
please.
journalists are like if you're a gaming journalist, at least know where to like
Oh my gosh.
like even if you
Yes,
don't
dude.
play these fucking games, at least like ask people
At least
around.
understand them.
Yeah.
Like I don't play what's it called? I play Mortal Kombat. I don't play Street Fighter at all. But like at least I understand who's who, right?
Yeah.
Like
I play
I don't know. Chun-Li being in Mortal Kombat, that's kind of stupid. Maybe maybe Ed Boon will actually add Chun-Li to Mortal Kombat just for the hell of it.
yeah. Just to make a
Just
joke.
to like get under the journalist skins. I would love to see that. That
I
would be
hope-
friggin' hilarious.
I hope this is like some sort of I'm thinking what they wrote it is that
This
they're
has to be a
probably
joke.
I think they
Yeah,
wrote
there
it
has to be a joke.
a bad joke. It's probably a fucking joke.
Yeah, it's a joke that literally doesn't make any sense. I mean, let's be honest. I've told bad jokes, but at least my bad jokes are kind of a little bit more funnier than them. Like than their jokes.
Yeah,
Wow,
I
my
don't
brain's dead.
I don't know why that they decided to like try to make a
They just
bad
looked up Mortal Kombat character on Google and they see Chun-Li.
It's
And
like,
they're just like,
oh!
oh yeah, that's a Mortal Kombat character.
They probably mistaken it for Kitana or some shit.
Probably. They're like, oh, here's Katana, and it's a friggin' or Kitana, my apologies. And it's a picture of Chun-Li, and they're like, oh yeah, that's not allowed to exist.
Yeah, it's like you see like a picture. It's like, oh, girl is like half like has cleavage with like just body exposure. No,
No. That is unacceptable. We need to ban it. And it's
No.
like, yeah, I don't know. You're stupid.
hopefully this was some sort of terrible joke that nobody.
This has
ever
to be a
laughed at.
terrible joke. Yeah, this has to be a terrible joke.
It is a
All
crappy
right,
joke.
so let's cut to an ad break if you want to,
Yeah,
because like that way I can go get my sources.
I'm gonna go get to an ad break, guys. So
All right, enjoy your ad break, guys.
yeah,
I want to start my own podcast, but I don't have the money to actually start one. What am I going to do now?
Hey Virgil, what's wrong?
Wait, what? Oh, hello, TrappedSnake. I really wanted to express my opinions and do it live in front of everyone, but I don't know how to start my own podcast. Where can I go to make my own podcast?
I can tell you, Virgil, with our sponsor, Anchor.
Wait, really? What's Anchor?
Anchor is a website that allows you to record your podcast from your computer for free.
Wait, for free? Really?
Yes. Anchor also has creation tools that allow you to edit, upload your videos, and it distributes to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, etc.
Can you do everything on Anchor?
Yes, you can do everything at once. You can also make money with no minimal listenership.
Whoa, that's actually crazy. Where can I go to actually download Anchor, TrappedSnake?
Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Hello, guys. Welcome back. Sorry, I was munching on food. Jesus Christ.
Ooh, what food are you munching on, my dear friend?
I'm eating stew. Beef stew.
Ooh,
With carrots.
stew the chew. Got you, man.
Yes. Stew to chew.
Chew the chew the stew. All right, whatever. All right, moving on. I have my own topics right here. Obviously, my first topic is the best gaming topic and movie topic I could ever talk about, and that was the recent Mortal Kombat movie trailer. And I have to say, it was amazing. Like, it releases on April 18th, and it actually has fatalities in it, and I cannot wait to see those R-rated fatalities on screen in my movie theater. I cannot wait to see them.
Oh, yeah.
What about you, Trapsnake? What do you think about this?
I
Do you
haven't
think
seen
the
the
fatalities
trailer.
are going to be good.
I think the fatalities better be good. You know what? My favorite fatality. The quick question: what is your favorite fatality from Mortal Kombat?
You know, which one are we talking about if we're going to be specific? But
Like any
like-
from the games in general. Any.
okay, I'll just say from the recent MK11 one, I'm gonna go with Sub-Zero freezing you, literally grabbing your head and ripping it off.
Oh yeah, that's a fucking classic.
That one's my favorite one. I always like that one. But
Yeah,
what about
like,
you, Charlie boy?
I like Scorpions in Mortal Kombat 11, where he flies through your body and your heart comes down and it's beating, and he cuts your head off, and then he throws his thing into your mouth, and then yeah.
Makes
That's my
sense. Makes
favorite one.
sense.
I don't know
Do you
why.
think? What do you guys think truly about like this movie? Because like I know Trapsnake said that it was going to be good, but what makes you think it's going to be good? Well, actually, we'll start with you, Trapsnake.
I think what makes it good is probably like maybe the casting. Maybe the casting in general.
True. True.
The CGI
mean, we
looks
have-
really good.
Yes, it does. I really love the CGI that they put on Sub-Zero. That
Yeah.
actually makes it look the ice make. Like, it looks like it's real. It looks real.
Legit.
And I
Yeah,
have
it
to
does
say,
look realistic.
it does. It really does. Especially when like he's freezing stuff. Like he froze Jax's arms in the trailer. It
Yeah.
looks real. He ripped it off, and I'm like, oh man, that's a good way. Like just set up the way how Jax got his metal arms in the the games and the movies. I really
Yeah,
thought that
that's
was
really
pretty awesome.
fucking dope. That's
What about you, Sans? Like, what do you just think about this movie? Do you think it'll be good? What do you think about everything about it?
I think it'll be better than the old Mortal Kombat movie.
which one?
True.
Which one? The second one or the first
Uh,
one?
The first and second.
I actually
like
like the
that.
first
No,
one.
he's talking about the OG ones. Yeah, I like the first one. I'm not a huge fan of the second one, though.
I don't like the second one.
thought-
It didn't make any sense. It did.
It really didn't, and I'm like,
I thought it was like
whatever.
supposedly
I have
good.
a feeling that this one's gonna be better.
It
just
is
have a
better.
feeling.
it is probably going to be better. Yeah, it is releasing on April 18th. So let's be honest
I'm-
here.
I don't know why,
Well,
but
it's gonna be
Scorpion
good.
looks cool on the poster.
Yeah, Scorpion. I think he took inspiration from his MK11 counterpart, his design.
Yeah.
And Sub-Zero took inspiration from his MK11 and MK10 design, and I'm like, holy crap, this is awesome.
I think I like about this direction that they're going specifically is that they're taking like references from like the other Mortal
Early
Kombat, the early Mortal Kombat games. I think I have. Let's see here. I think I have this from IGN. Let me take a look at this on Instagram right now. I think you sent it to me earlier.
Yes, I did.
All right. Hopefully that'll pop up on my end.
Yeah, if it doesn't pop up, then we'll move on.
It's like for example, like in the case of like, I think in the case of like Kong, like for example, like Sub-Zero, yes, he does look pretty similar to the whole, like the mask and stuff. I like details wise, I think he looks pretty good, and they also
Not to mention we have other stuff like Shao Kahn. Like there's a Shao Kahn Easter egg. There's Goro. There's a friggin' what's his name? Shang Tsung is in there. There's this whole great cast of characters, and I cannot wait to.
What was that one Shang Tsung character that they had in Mortal Kombat 1? It's the one that it was in the. It's the one in Mortal Kombat 11. They had the voice actor that they had from the movie. I was hoping he'd come back. Because like he was really good. I really liked him in the Shang Tsung. He was
in the Mortal Kombat movies. He was a really good actor. At least he's in MK11 though. At least they brought him back for that one.
Yeah, that was really cool. I hope the new Shang Tsung is good. I don't know who's the actor for. I will probably take a look at it sometime soon. I don't know when.
But he's really. All right, so moving on. Before I get into any other topics, I will be talking about Jojolion chapter 105. So there are going to be some spoilers for that one. WandaVision also will get spoiled majorly because, like, let's be honest, this episode has a lot to talk about, and I try to work my way around spoiler territory, but it just. I kind of failed at that. And that's pretty much it. So WandaVision and Jojolion are the biggest ones for spoilers. So if you have not seen chapter 105 for Jojolion, please leave now. Same thing with WandaVision. You please leave now. I don't want you guys to get spoiled. All right. So moving on, before we get into WandaVision and Jojolion chapter 105, we got the Snyder Cut, right? It's released globally. It has a global release date on March 18th. And what does this mean? I think this movie is going to probably get a lot of money because they have promised that it is going to release early. I mean, it's like a month earlier than the Mortal Kombat movie, right? And it's on the same date, surprisingly, the 18th. So I know we talked about the Snyder Cut a lot in the past, and this podcast will definitely be no different. But what do you guys truly think is the biggest banger, right, from the trailer? Like, you know, for example, we got the Joker, you know, he looks like Heath Ledger. You got Darkseid is actually in this movie. You got, I forgot his lieutenant. He's basically the right-hand man of Darkseid. I forgot what his name. Oh, Steppenwolf, that's what his name was. What do you guys think? What was the biggest take here from you, TrappedSnake? Watch the trailer.
I haven't watched the trailer.
Oh, never mind. That's what that is. Oh my gosh. Oh, that topic got short. All right, moving on. We got Jojolion chapter 105, and let's be honest, this chapter really blew me away for Jojolion chapter 105. Right, it released last Thursday. It was amazing. I mean, let's be honest, I was hyped up. I got out of my bed and I was streaming like a little banshee because of the sheer amount of emotions that I felt when I read this chapter of Jojolion. Freaking Yasuo, though, scored a major hit on friggin' Toryu and the Wonder of You. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
I fucking love that. I fucking love it.
But it literally gave us a cliffhanger at the end of it. I was like,
Yeah, I saw
really
like
cool
I
about
saw
this chapter.
what's
What's really cool about this chapter, though, the title name changed from Endless Calamity to what's it called? The Secret Spin or something like that. It was really cool too. But what were you trying to say, TrappedSnake?
Yeah, I saw fucking like Gappy. He like when like Wonder of You tried to attack what was it? Gappy? He got the fucking rock disease and shit. What the I don't know if you noticed it. That fucking like leave me in shock.
Ryu is basically he has the rock disease, right?
Yeah. Doesn't he
Interesting.
Doesn't he pass it on? Can he pass?
I thought, yeah, he can. I don't know, with this type of rock disease, like let's be honest, the rock disease is freaking confusing as hell. I mean, like we just got introduced to a new rock species, and it's literally the same thing, only it has a different name.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the thing where Josuke was, he was in a bit of a dilemma, right? And if Josuke moved or did something, that thing on his body would just like hurt him, and he would basically take a lot of damage. In this
Yeah.
case, with this new rock species thing, right? If Josuke takes damage, right? Because I think one time he shot himself during the chapter with his, infinite rotation spin secret Majiggy thing bubble. And he basically, the thing only hurt him more. So the more damage he takes, the more the disease, this new rock disease parasite is going to affect and kill him.
Yeah.
I don't know how Josuke is going to worm his way out, but the good thing is that Yasuo and Josuke scored a hit on Toryu and the Wonder of You. So awesome that we actually got
It's a miracle
a
itself.
perfect ending to the Endless Calamity arc for now. But Endless Calamity will probably come back in the next few chapters after the Secret of the Spin or some whatever you call it. I don't know.
I'm guessing like my prediction for the next like chapter or so is that he's probably
Yeah.
gonna learn some sort of spin capability.
Dude, freaking Yasuo teaches him the infinite rotation. That'd be freaking cool.
I don't think Yasuo does. Yasuo have no spin because I don't think.
Oh, no, she does. That was a complete and rhetorical joke.
Yeah, a pretty bad one.
Hey, at least it's better than that Chun-Li joke that those freaking journalists did earlier.
Yeah, it's
But it's really, oh my gosh, dude. I'm still like, I might actually read it again because like this chapter really just took me away. For those of you who literally read it, chapter 105, please read it again. I cannot stress that anymore. Please read it again because you're gonna see. Yeah, it is a phenomenal thing, right? Like when Jotaro stopped time at the end of part 3, and everybody's like, "Oh, what happened? What happened?" Like that sort of thing, and he had to read it like 3 times over to understand what's going on.
Yeah,
this is definitely going to be no different as well. So, moving on from Jojolion chapter 105, we have WandaVision. We have WandaVision episode 7. I loved it. Like, tensions are rising. The villain is finally revealed for this series, and that would be, what's her name? Agnes or Agnetha, or whatever her name was. The chick that, like, watches the 2 kids or whatever. She's the chick that comes by and he's like, "Oh, hello, neighbor." Like, I don't know how to explain her name. But she is the main villain, and a Marvel dude predicted this on his YouTube channel. And he said that this chick could be Agatha the Witch or Agatha the Wicked or something like that. Well, Agatha the Heartless, that's her name. Yeah, and that person was right. Agatha is basically the main villain now for the WandaVision television series that's airing on Disney Plus right now. And dude, I just think it's freaking awesome. Like, what about you guys? Did you guys see it? What about you, TrappedSnake? Did you see it? Like, this is really freaking amazing.
I'm not a huge fan of WandaVision.
Oh, okay. Well, it makes sense. But with this villain finally being revealed, I feel like because there's been a rumor going around that Doctor Doom is coming back from Marvel, I am definitely one of those people to believe in it, and I really do love Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom is definitely one of my favorite villains, but I'm going to save that for a different topic on the podcast, maybe next week or the week after that. I don't know, hard to say. But it is really friggin' good. I implore people to go watch it again because you probably missed something. There's a couple of Easter eggs in the back that I won't say because I know some people are like, "Hey, you spoiled my Easter eggs. That's not right there, son." Like something like that, but I don't know. But we'll say this right now. Doctor Doom will probably make an appearance in WandaVision because Agatha is there, and Agatha is, it's hard. To make an explanation short, she is connected to Doctor Doom. All right. So moving on from WandaVision, we have Marvel. This is my last topic. Marvel regains the rights to the Punisher and Jessica Jones. So I have no idea what this means. I think it's a good sign because, they got Punisher back. They're going to make more Punisher comics, and hopefully they won't turn him into something that's not really cool, right? I hope, same thing with Jessica Jones. I hope whoever's working at Marvel Studios and, trying to make this whole political crap and burn it into their comics, please do Punisher and Jessica Jones some justice because they're going to suck if you don't do them correctly. Right? I mean, there was a really good Hulk comic book series. I forgot what it's called, but it was really good. A lot of people really liked that one, but as soon as they dropped the political crap on them, they just said, that's stupid. I don't want that to happen to Punisher because I really do like Punisher. I'm not a huge fan of Jessica Jones, but I think she's pretty cool too. I pray that, Punisher and Jessica Jones are going to be really good comics once again. What do you guys think? TrappedSnake, what do you think? Marvel regains the rights to Punisher and Jessica Jones. What do you think is going to happen?
I don't honestly know, but I guess you could say that. I guess I could say that. I don't really have anything to say, I guess.
You know anything about Punisher or Jessica Jones?
I mean, I'm not too delve into the whole Marvel comic thing.
Right. I
Me
appreciate it, dude.
too.
Makes
But I
sense.
think
But
it's-
basically,
I think it's good though. I mean,
yeah, I think
It's
it is
good.
good, but I don't know how well it's gonna go. So that is the last of my topics. I just crossed it off my checklist, and that's pretty much it. So if there's any last minute topics that we can probably talk about, let's do it right now. Other than that, if we don't have any other topics, we can just end the podcast right there.
Okay, make sure to check out our Anchor, Spotify, everything else, Spotify, Google Podcasts, everything else on thing. I forgot to upload episode 12 of it. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully, please,
All good.
please check, by all means, please check out our audio version. I really need that. I really hope that people actually listen to it because
Yeah, guys, he's not faking it. He said please 3 freaking times.
yes, I ain't fucking bullshitting.
please,
No one reads the
please,
fucking description of our videos, but
Yeah, go read the description, man.
there's a fucking our thing is in here. Just please listen to it. I think it's instead of YouTube, you don't have to go to YouTube to just do it. You can just listen to it on other platforms if YouTube suddenly becomes bullshit all of a sudden with our podcast and decides to censor it, and says that
TrappedSnake's popping off today.
and start saying that we're fucking bigots or some shit because we're just staying our freedom of speech. If they decide to do that, then oh fucking well, listen to our podcast on Spotify. Spotify. At least Spotify doesn't push those bullshit statements.
All right, calm down, Fido. I think they get the message.
Yeah, they get the message, bro. They get it.
I think YouTube's gonna remove this after.
Probably. I mean, they removed our anime awards video, and I'm kind of about it. I don't know why they did. We're gonna go talk to them after this, but
yeah. Just listen to our thing on Spotify and Anchor.
yeah, please,
I kind of
please, before TrappedSnake gets pissed off again.
Yeah, before I go Muda, everyone.
Before he goes like full anime mode and he just crashes the whole server.
Yeah, I will fucking crash the whole server.
Better
Anyways,
leave then.
so yeah. Thank you guys for watching. And
They toasted my friends.
make sure to give this a slap and a like, comment, and subscribe. Stay toasty.
A slap and a like. Let's go.
Yeah, slap that like button now. Quote from Davey504.
I slapped the like button.
Yeah, you slapped it good.
Yeah, I slapped it. I went.
Like with just like how you slapped that. Just like how I slapped my guitar.
All right, let's just end this.
All right, bye guys. We're
Bye,
gonna.
guys.